This is not easy. I'm wondering, how crazy is this? Good morning, adventurers. Welcome to Volcan Paricutin. I've got my guide, Rafael, with me. And we are currently walking through part of the lava field. Pretty intense. A lot of jagged rock and some ash, as you can see. There's part of the volcano there. We're going to climb up, but we have a little bit of a hike going through here. Just as you can see, amazing chunks of lava rock. Pretty cool. So we're going to keep pushing on and let's do this. Okay.
Primera vez.
So what we can do is we can go straight up this here, or we can go up and around, which takes much longer, but this is the straightest way up to the top, right?
70% de pendiente.
Yeah. Okay. We're going straight up.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Good.
Okay.
Buena suerte.
Yeah. Okay. We are climbing this bad boy. And it's ash So it's kind of like walking on the beach, sort of sand. I do have a little pole here to help me, but this is going to take some time. I got to pace myself. So, yeah, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Just giving you an update. I'm about halfway up this thing. I think you can probably see how far I've come up and how much further I have to go. This is not easy. I'm wondering, how crazy is this? But it's amazing. You can see the area, and I'll show it when we get to the top. You can see the area where the entire city is covered in lava. I mean, you can't really see the city, it's all lava, but it's where it was. And I can just make out the spire of the church, which is considerably further down there. I should be able to get a better view when we're up top. So I want to say it's probably about 15 more minutes up to climb to the top of this thing. What a workout. More to come. One thing I completely forgot about is the actual altitude that we're at. It's about 10,000 feet. And it's causing my movements very slow going up this thing. I'd like to say I'm 3/4 of the way up. This is the hardest hike I've ever done. Most definitely.
Motel, make you wanna cry. Ladies do the hot sell. Know the reason why. Getting out, getting great, getting ripped off, underpaid, getting sold second hand. That's how it goes. Playing in a band, it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. If you wanna be a star on stage and scream, look out, it's rough and mean. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long.
So we have made it to the ruins of Volcan Paricutin. And this was actually the city that was covered. And it took about a year, I guess, for it to happen. In 1943 is when Paricutín erupted. And it erupted for 9 years. Over the course of that time, it actually covered this entire city. But there's one thing that actually remained, and that was part of the church. The spires and the altar of the church actually did not get covered, and that's what we're going to see right now. As you can see, this is all lava rock. And when all this hot lava spilled in and covered the entire city, which we're standing on right now, it left this in its wake. So let me focus on walking on this, and when we get up to the church, I'll start the video again. As you can see, we reached the spires of the church. Just look at this lava that just covered this entire city. We're going to be able to get to a front view of this, but this is pretty incredible. These rocks are extremely jagged and sharp. You've got to be careful just walking on this as well. But we're going to come up to a front-facing view here. It's going to be pretty cool. Some other people checking out the ruins as well. Look at that. Amazing.
Puede ir. Por aquí bajar.
Okay.
Puede ir a este.
Maybe it'll walk over there.
Por aquí.
Okay. We'll give it a go. Kind of real quick, I just wanted to give you a close-up of how this lava rock is actually, what it's like. Very jagged, very coarse. It's just everywhere. I mean, and this wasn't dug up. This is how, when the volcano erupted, these are the formations. When the lava rolled in, as you can see, we're in the center of the church, completely covered, except for the parts that didn't get, covered up. But this is kind of what it's just all over. So really amazing. We're actually coming up on the altar of the church. I just gotta make my way through this jagged area of lava rock, and we're gonna come right through this. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Unreal. Let's see how far we can get in here. Amazing. People still come by and put flowers. That's incredible. This is the altar of the church. That's unreal. And this just happened in 1943 for 9 years. Paricutín was erupting. Look at that. This is our last stop for today on the tour. Pretty amazing. As far as the volcano goes, I did not get to the top. I got about 3/4 of the way up at about 10,000 feet, and I started to experience a little bit of dizziness. So I've always been saying that you should grow your limits, but you must know your limits as well. And I just was feeling uncomfortable about pushing towards the top, given the vertical ascent that I was looking at in that ash. It was very, very difficult. So unfortunately I didn't make it, but it no less takes away from what we were able to accomplish on this adventure. Incredible stuff. And this is my 6th natural wonder of the world to be able to see. Just incredible. So we've got another day tomorrow and then leaving tomorrow night. So I want you to join me tomorrow as we go to the city of Morelia, which is the capital of Michoacan. And we're going to spend a couple hours there touring the city on foot. I've got another personal guide there named Rodrigo. He's going to show me his town, and hopefully we're going to see something a little bit different, a little bit more colonial and a little bit more urban kind of setting than what you've actually seen so far. So there is more to come.
It's a long way